Now we're going to connect to the Kirkland regional file, and that I believe is an Excel file, and so we can connect to Microsoft Excel. So once you've connected to that Kirkland regional Excel file, this is what you'll see, and we're going to go ahead and click the Use Data Interpreter box to clean things up a little bit. So here we have data throughout an entire year. For each month, we have information about sales in the North region and the South region for this company. And so let's say we want to look at the sales over that year. So if we're looking over that period of time to see how the values change, this is a time where a line chart might make sense. So if I go to worksheet 1, I might want to make a line chart. So if I want to make a line chart, what I can do is I can take month and drag it to columns, and then I'm going to take both north and south and drag those to rows. Great, but I don't think a bar chart is the best idea here. It's using a lot more ink than necessary. I think a line chart would make more sense. So over under marks, instead of automatic, I'm going to choose line. But here I have two separate line charts, one for north and one for south. And I'd really like it if they were both on the same set of axes. So I'm going to take this sum of south and I'm going to drag it to this axis for north. And that will combine these two line charts and put them on one graph. And so this lets me see what's happening for the sales in both of these regions over this year. And I probably want to label the axes differently, so I can right click on value on this vertical axis, and I'm going to choose edit axis, and then I'm going to change the title. Instead of just value, I'm going to change this to sales. And if we look back at our file, I think we'd see that sales, I believe, is in hundreds of dollars. And so we'd put whatever the units are for this variable. And so this, we'd want to change the title, give it a title that makes sense. But this gives us a line chart where we've combined the line charts for both of these variables on the same axis.